Another easy one you can do using items from Dollar Tree, or you can do this on a bigger scale. Dollar Tree does have bigger canvases, but I grabbed this one. So these are the $1.25 ones, and then those little wooden ornaments you can get from Dollar Tree for Valentine's, and you can do some cute little things with these too. But I'm gonna take and I'm gonna make some Valentine's like seasonal wall art. So you can do this for any season. You can take the little wood pieces from Dollar Tree, or you can do wood, you can do stamping, different things like that. But you can do this for any season. But I'm gonna take the wood ones. Okay, so for the ones that are just the wood color kind of blank, you can do this for them. You can hand paint them if you want, but I'm going to use some of the napkins from Dollar Tree. I'm going to make sure to separate so I have the single layer. If you wanted to make sure the print comes out nice and vibrant, you can paint the base with like a white paint to make sure it pops out, but I'm okay with the color that it came out. And then I took a piece of scrap fabric for the smaller pieces, so we're just going to take some Mod Podge and we're just going to apply those on there. So you're going to put a good layer of Mod Podge on there, not too wet, but definitely not too dry. And then you're just, once you're done putting that layer on there before it dries, you're going to put down, if you're going to be using fabric, if you're going to be using the napkin, you're going to make sure you're using the single layer. But whichever way you're doing it, you're just going to put that on there. And then I flip mine over, and then you can apply some pressure to make sure that everything stays in place while it does dry. But this came out good. And then you can smooth it out to make sure you don't have too many wrinkles in there. But once it's dry, you just cut it out. And then you can sand off the edges, you can cut off the edges with the paper, you can burn off the edges, you can do it whichever way is most comfortable for you. I just cut off the edges. I didn't sand it or anything like that because I was okay if it had like a little bit of rough edges to it. I didn't mind that, but you just want to get into all of the cracks and around all of the corners, so you can make sure you keep that cute little heart shape there. You can also top this off with another layer of Mod Podge to seal it, to finish it off once everything is dry and you are done. But it's a piece of artwork, so it's not going to be like a really high touch area, so it's not going to need really a sealant unless you are maybe using it for like a door hanger or for something outside. So I'm going to take and I'm going to do like kind of watercoloring. So I'm going to take some regular acrylic paint and a wet paintbrush. So I'm just going to make sure it is nice and saturated. Take a little bit of the paint just to make sure that color goes, and just spread it out to kind of just do that watercolor look. I'm going around the edges. For the first one, I did red, and then I just did it up until I felt like stopping. You can do these even, you can do this, however you want. But once I did that one, then I just immediately came back in with this fuchsia color here, and I was just grabbing different type paint. But so you can see one is like one brand, one is another brand. But you see the fuchsia looks awful dark, but once you put that wet brush on there, it lightens up, and I feel like it kind of gave it like a purplish pink kind of look, which I thought was cute. And I thought these colors worked well with the fabric and the napkin that I did pick. And I'm also going to be using some of the solid color wood pieces from the ornament thing too. And then for the top, you could just leave it white, but I did take the dirty brush. I didn't really rinse it off or anything like that. I took the dirty brush, some white paint, and then it kind of gave it kind of those same kind of tones. If you look at it, you got to look at it close. But then now I'm just going to take it, I'm going to place my wood ornaments along with the ones that we did put the napkin on and we put the fabric on, figure out where I want everything to be placed at, and then I'm just going to come back in with some hot glue once I figured that all out, and just glue those down. And this one is that simple, that easy, and it's a cute piece of artwork for seasonal, and it doesn't cost a lot. This Dollar Tree Valentine's DIY is so simple. You can get those little paper heart doilies from Dollar Tree, and these come in different colors. They come white, red, and pink. I have red and pink for mine. They come in 3 different sizes too, so you can get large, medium, and then the small ones are the pink ones right there. And you're just going to take some ribbon. You can also get your ribbon from Dollar Tree. You want to make your ribbon as long, just a little bit longer than what you want your garland to be for this one. And then you're going to take the paper doilies, make sure they're just single. You can double them up if you want, but they don't need to really be double. You can just do them a single. You can also decorate these with something cute in the middle if you want to just give it more detail, but you're just going to kind of lace that ribbon through at the top. You can hit it with some hot glue to keep the pieces together if you want after you're done. but you really don't need to. As long as you just twist it, lay the ribbon flat, it should look just fine. And then once you're done lacing up one piece, just going to lace the other piece straight to it, if that makes sense. We're just going to do the same process over and over until you have the size garland that you want. You can alternate colors like I did with mine, or you can keep them all the same colors, the same size. You can do this in a bunch of cute little fun different ways for the season, but this is how easy and quick it is. I love a good DIY like a rag tree or anything that you can use like scrap fabrics or a little bit of fabric to do. So I grabbed some fabric from Dollar Tree. Those are $1.25 for the quarter squares. And then from Joann's, they had some cute little prints for $1. So I grabbed some, and then I'm going to make a kind of rag heart decor piece for Valentine's. And you can use scrap fabric too to do this, but I'm using purchased fabric. But I'm just going to take and cut it into little strips. So you just cut, they don't have to be wide, they can be thin, but not too thin, because then you'll be doing this forever. But I'm going to take, and you're just going to measure out how long you want it to be able to tie off, because you have to factor in that for when you tie it off, and that it still has a cute little tail. I ended up going with these 3 colors, 2 solid and then the 1 pink print, because it has both of those colors in it. And then I'm just going to alternate between, but you can do this so many cute ways. You can do this like kind of for ombre. So say if you get different tones of pinks and stuff like that going into a white, that's super cute. But you can do this in whichever way you want. Then I'm just going to take and tie it off. I'm going to kind of overlap the pieces so that you don't see that red peeking through. But if you do, the red is cool because it is a Valentine's color and it goes with the colors too. I got this heart from Dollar Tree and they are Valentine's decor. But you can also take a piece of cardboard and do this too. Just don't pull too tight so that you don't, crush up the cardboard when you're doing it. You can see that around the peaks, there are going to be some pieces that expose. So I just overlapped again, just took some random pieces and put those over there. Kind of did a little bit looser so that they didn't poke through. And then that is it. You can use a door hanger to hang these. You can do this a bunch of different ways. You can put cute little beads on the end of these, or just trim it, hang it up, and you are ready to go. If you like, give this a thumbs up, and I'll another super easy Dollar Tree one using those heart doilies. All right, so we're going to use this kind of like a gift wrapping. So you just take 2 of the heart doilies. You can double these up if you want it real thick, but you don't need them. I'm just going to take 2 single ones, 2 different sizes. These do come in 3 different sizes that you can grab them, and they come in a few different colors. And I'm going to take some ribbon. You can get some ribbon from Dollar Tree. For the smaller one, I ended up using this cute little pearl ribbon that I did get from Michael's. But like I said, Dollar Tree has a lot of cute ribbons too. You can also use twine, make it kind of shabby chic. You can do this in a few different ways, and you can also decorate the little hearts in the middle to just give it like an extra little detail. But you're just going to lace it in and out. You don't have to go in and out of every hole, and you're going to want to start where you're going to want to end, if that makes sense. You're going to want to start where you want your bow to be when you do tie it off. So once you're done, you leave a little space big enough to put in whatever you're going to put in. You put in your little gift. You can put candies in here. You can do a bunch of cute little super cute things, but you're going to put your little gift in, and then you'll finish lacing it up and you'll tie it at the end. You can put a cute little bow on there, or if you don't want to do a little bow, you can just cut off the ends and glue those down. But these are so cute and an inexpensive way to give like kind of a custom gift wrap idea. You could write a person's name in the middle. You can do a bunch of cute little things with this. But if you like, give it a big old thumbs up. This DIY is so simple, and you can really use these all year round. So we're going to be doing it's for Valentine's because it's like Valentine's products. But say if you were doing like a wedding, a party, or something like that, these are so fun and easy to do. So they have like those rose balls. Super easy. It's already done for you. You can take some styrofoam, like a styrofoam ball, and attach roses to it, like fake roses. But this way is super easy because it's already done for you. These, you can hang these. You can do a bunch of different things with these. But I'm just going to take a little tin from Dollar Tree. And if you can't grab one for Valentine's, like in the color scheme you want, you can always cover these with something different. But then some wood skewers, you can also get those from Dollar Tree too. And I'm just going to take and you can fill up the basket. You can fill it up with foam. You can fill it up with newspaper like I did mine. Just make sure it's nice and tight and that nothing will go anywhere. And then you pop the wood skewer on the ball because it's foam on the inside, so you just shove it right up there. And you can fill it with some table scatter. You can fill it with some moss, a bunch of cute little different ways you can fill this. But I just filled mine with some Valentine's table scatter. You can take to jazz up the little stick there. You can take and you can add a ribbon, a bow to it. You can take and you can wrap the bottom with, you can paint them if you want. You can wrap them with ribbon like I did mine. These are the Valentine's ribbon from Dollar Tree, and I just took and glued one in and then wrapped it all the way around, all the way up until it was done, and then glued it at the top. So this is real easy, real simple, and you can do like contrast and colors like that, or you can keep it in the same color family. You can do this like all red, but yeah, and these are only a couple of dollars because it's $3 for the ball that's already done, $1.25 for the tin, $1.25 for the table scatter, and then whatever ribbon you're going to be using. And these are so cute for a lot of occasions.